look like a mess because I was in the pool. But I'm here now. I'm not going to stay on super long because she's got an early morning ice skating lesson. But I figured I would jump on quick. And then I'll come back on tomorrow. Tomorrow I should have more time to be on. We have ice skating in the morning, and then I think we're free for the rest of the day. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, first person here is Summer for love. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success, but slow and steady wins the race. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love, and explore your options. You could have water here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures, and you're not looking back on the past. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Tee that for the next 48. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. No longer holding yourself back. You may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, possibly a Gemini. Life comes into balance. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Stojans, love. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. Not with anyone, romance may heat up with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, although Cancer comes up the strongest. Expressing your wants and needs around love could lead you to success. Shonda, general for August. Listen to your intuition. Perseverance pays off, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A new beginning is on the horizon. Money comes in, finances improve. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but life moves forward. Mariana, general. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money comes in, finances are improving, can make you feel relief around life moving forward. Happiness comes in, possibly around travel, and maybe spending time with the Pisces. Listen to your intuition. Jasmina, money. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have money coming, money is flowing in, money's going out, you're paying your bills, you're getting by. Between now and the end of the year, you may see an increase in finances. Big picture, finances are improving. It might be a little slow. Hi, Mel. Holly, general for August. Maybe planning travel. Could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, and an old wound is healing and moving into the past. You could have money coming in. The solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Slow and steady wins the race. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with an Aries. Bella, any employment coming my way? You know, I think you could have employment that comes in sometime late August, like maybe within the next few weeks or so. Maybe like within the next 4 to 5 weeks. Leo, general for August. Leo, general for August. You may get good news coming in. You have negativity moving into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief, and perseverance is paying off. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back to you. Maybe spending time with a Sagittarius or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Not bad. Tanya, love. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Listen to your intuition. You do have commitment here. Exploring your options could lead to success. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also could have Earth. and you have a wish that comes true. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, a wish comes true. Luck changes for you for the better quickly. Life moves forward. Not bad. Not bad. Beautiful one for tomorrow. An old wound heals and moves into the past, and you may be feeling like life is moving forward. Money comes in, you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Teamwork is favored. You could be planning travel. Money comes in, finances improve. I don't know if that's going to be tomorrow, but it's on the horizon. Aries Sun, next 24 hours. Happiness comes in around taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is around. You have a Libra around. Life comes into balance. Disappointments heal. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Slow and steady wins the race, but areas of your life begin to move forward on stable ground. LA, do you see Wade giving me good news? I don't see any specific good news coming in as of right now from this person. Red, week in general. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. You have the world at your feet. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Success is coming in around work, school, or business. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have the world at your feet. Jamie and Brianna, Aries. Slow and steady wins the race, but negativity is moving into the past with growth, change, and transformation coming in and around communication. It's a little slow, maybe even a little sporadic, but you may see an improvement sometime between now and the end of August. Pallavi, love. Pallavi, love. You could have choices and options that come in around love. A new journey may begin with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A well-balanced, well-functioning relationship is possible. Also could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past with new beginnings on the horizon. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Alpha, general. Oh, Pallavi, you do have commitment coming in. Alpha, general. Alpha, general. You've got teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Money is coming in. If you've been worried about money, that energy moves into the past. Perseverance pays off. Finances improve. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life's moving forward, and you may be planning travel. Got something happening this month that makes you happy with the sun. Not bad. Maggie, love for the next 3 weeks. You have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Exploring your options could lead you to success. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly a Sagittarius. Not bad. Holly, general college, please. Perseverance pays off and cause for celebration comes in when you explore your options. New beginnings are on the horizon around life moving forward. New beginnings, if you're thinking about going back to school, you can make that happen. It just may be, like, it may be a process. It may be a lot of work. But you can make that happen sometime. I'm going to say either, probably, I don't know if it's going to be fall of this year. It may not be until, like, January. But let's see what happens. Maybe it's going to be in January. I'm not convinced it's going to be in the fall. Tanya for the next 48. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you may be spending time with Sagittarius. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have a wish that comes true. Pretty good. Hi, Adonis. Bella, how did the manager feel about my job interviews? How did the manager feel about my job interview? Good. Maybe felt that you were grounded and stable, kind-hearted, caring, strong, confident, and like successful. Focused, successful. Pretty good, pretty good. Ruchi, next in love. You have a wish that comes true around love. You have an Aries around. You have a Sagittarius around. You're not looking back on the past. New beginnings on the horizon, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And your love life can move forward with a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. Lucinda, general for the next 10. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in. You've got some good luck coming in, or your luck is changing for the better. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Life may change for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition, feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a Gemini. Not bad. Louise, may I have a general? Sure. You have a wish that comes true. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life comes into balance. You have choices and options that come in around social activity, and you have a new journey that begins. Listen to your intuition. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Dorella, is my son going to marry his current girlfriend? There is potential. I don't specifically see marriage as of right now, but the answer to the question came back at quick, fast, like 70% chance yes. So let's see what happens. May take time. Peach, would it be better to pay off the SL or hold off for right now? I would pay it off. I mean, it's your decision. It's free will. You can make the decision, but the energy around paying it off is suggested. Devin, what do I need to know? Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life moves forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and don't let anybody overstep. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Success is coming in around work, school, or business. Andrea, may I have a reading about my live-in boyfriend, Jamie. He's been texting his ex very intimately, mind you. So specifically, what is the question? Like, what do you want to know? Is there... what's going on between him and the ex? Yeah, so, something's going on. I don't think that they've been seeing each other, but they are texting. somebody may be controlling or manipulating the situation with Emperor in reverse. And I would be careful with this situation because there's a Tower moment around it. I would confront the situation and let him know how you're feeling about it, because if you don't, it's going to continue. I mean, it may still continue. It may be something he kind of has to get out of his system, but yeah, something is going on, but it doesn't look like it's physical or in person. It looks like it's only through text messages, which doesn't make it right. I mean, shouldn't be texting his ex in an intimate way. Not if he's already in a commitment with somebody else. I would call him out on it. Bella, working on my side hustle, how will it go this year? It should go well. You have the world at your feet. You have a wish that comes true. Life's moving forward. The hard work that you put in pays off. Not bad. Not bad. Liz, for the next 24. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs around social activities. You may have choices and options. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Don't look back on the past. Life is all about moving forward this week. Gabs, please go into detail about what the consensus at Woodbine when they find out that the letter was from me. Not everybody's going to feel the same. So I don't know how many people there are, but you have some people here that show kind of like they may be feeling like, good, I'm glad that somebody did it because I've been thinking about this shit too, or it's about time somebody call out the bullshit or whatever is going on. But some people may feel very uncomfortable by it and may feel like it was unnecessarily stirring the pot or causing trouble where maybe it wasn't needed. And those people maybe, or maybe it's only one person, may suffer from anxiety to begin with. But overall, the letter may lead to cleaning things up, cleaning house, changing procedures. So I think that the big picture is it could be quite successful, and most of the people would be content after everything happens, although it may take some time. Did those who received it think I was being overly dramatic? You know, no, not everybody, but some people may have. Like, some people may have thought, like, why are we even discussing this? Everything is fine, leave things alone. But no, and that there were other people that definitely agreed with it or whatever, or are intrigued by it, may want to learn more, may want to look into something. So let's see what winds up happening with this. I think they're probably going to end up doing some kind of an investigation. Iman, is Yannick single? I'm not convinced he's single. It looks as if he's got somebody around him. KK, ignoring DA, is it over or will he try to get me back? What do you see? Well, you know, like I would tell this to anybody. If you want this person to try to get you back, why would you be ignoring them? You're trying to manipulate a situation to make something happen that it's just not going to work. Manipulation doesn't work. So if you want to talk to him, I would answer the phone. If you don't want to talk to him and you keep ignoring him, he's going to go away. And that's going to be the end of it. Because you can't, it's like, what is this idea of I'm going to ignore you so that you could what? Show up on a white horse, knock down the door, send in the army? Like, what? If you're ignoring him, what do you expect him to do? But that's really your decision. You have to make that decision. If you want him to go away and you continue to ignore him, he will. But, and then the other side of it is, what are you looking to happen? What are you looking to have happen? Are you looking for getting back with this guy and imagining he's going to be somebody else and the relationship is going to be different? You're only lying to yourself. So if you weren't happy and things weren't working out, the best thing to do would be just to ignore him and let him go away. But that's your choice. The cards can't tell you what to do. But anybody that's doing this manipulation thing, it doesn't work. Tanya for the next 48. Oh, I did Tanya for the next 48. Devin for money. Well, it's a little slow and you may be feeling a little stressed, but between now and the end of the year, you have somebody making you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Exploring your options could lead to success, bringing in more money, a new job opportunity that relieves the weight of the world from your shoulders. Linda. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Should I stay in culinary? Very drained from it. Okay, the cards can't make the decision. That's free will. It's your choice. But the cards do indicate that this could improve. And if this is something that you enjoy, you may be feeling very burnt out, but it will pass. Macy, can I have a general for tomorrow? You've got the world at your feet. Life is moving forward. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Entertaining at home, whatever it is, it would be positive. YP, what's coming in for me in August? Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and the hard work that you put in comes back and pays off. You may be starting a new venture. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. You may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Dr. Sony, General. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like someone is overstepping. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with an Aries. You could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Yeah, but KK, you're not teaching him a lesson, because if you ignore him, that's not going to stop him from disappearing. If he's somebody who disappears, that's who he is. It's not going to change him. If you're ignoring him, trying to manipulate him into being somebody different, and it's not going to work. Only person that's going to end up getting disappointed is going to be you. Lydia has surprised me. Lydia surprised me. Money comes in, finances improve. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and cause for celebration comes in. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. You may be planning travel. Yeah, but KK, you're saying, your words are saying, I don't want him to think that the door is open 24/7. He's either in or out. But your actions and your energy are saying, I'm going to manipulate you so that I can get you to stop doing what you're doing, but I'm really going to put up with your behavior of being in and out because that's what you've been doing. So you can't, like, if somebody's not treating you right and you're saying, okay, we're done, I'm not doing this anymore, you have to really be done. You can't say, I'm going to be done for 5 minutes so that when you come back, you won't do it again, because they're going to do it again. That's who they are. Did you see what I'm saying? Like, you can't manipulate the situation. It's not authentic. It's not going to teach him anything. Bacon, love with Sagittarius for the next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks look a little slow. So you got the Eight of Rods in reverse, and you have a little negativity around it. I don't see a whole lot of love happening here, so I don't know where you guys are in your relationship. Knight of Cups in reverse could be a problem. It could be moodiness, neglect, not putting in a whole lot of effort. Maybe one person is kind of losing interest or isn't interested, but it depends where you guys are in your relationship. I think I'm up to Liz. Love general. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you're already with someone, current relationship should be functioning well, maybe even improving. Not with anyone. You may have a Gemini here. You may have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could even have a Libra. You got happiness coming in around love. Not bad. Not bad. Red, was the man that I saw during meditation my guide? Yes. Doll face for the next 48. You've got feeling a little bit more financially stable and relieved around finances. Better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business leads to success. Negativity moves into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. You've got Empress, bringing in love and money or more of it. New beginnings on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you have cause for celebration that comes in around life in general. Tanya, romance coming in. You may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you have relief around life moving forward. You do have commitment here, if that's something you're interested in. An air sign around as well, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The hard work that you put into love comes back and pays off, but exploring your options is suggested. You also may have Earth. He keeps showing up like the bad penny. You have a wish comes true around romance coming in. So let's see what happens. I think you're going to have some new energy coming in, which would be great. Lolly for the next 48 hours from now. You got disappointments healing and moving into the past. New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. You've got feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Your luck is changing for the better quickly. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may be spending time with the Libra. Disappointments heal and move into the past. And you could be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Sylvia, career in August. Somebody may make you an offer in, well, yeah, there could be an offer in August that would be hard to turn down that makes you feel relief around career moving forward, you have a wish that comes true. More money is coming in. That might not be in August. That may be between now and the end of the year. But feeling grounded, stable, and focused and expressing your wants and needs around career could be helpful. Gabs, does George Soros and Woodbine mentor young students because he's controlling and expects to be respected by them? Yeah. Yeah, he wants things done a certain way and he does want to be respected. Lolly for the next 48. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You have some money coming in. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. Ada, general reading. Oh, did I do Ada already? I think I did. I'm not sure if I did Ada, if anybody remembers. Nat, do you see me finding a good person to rent my basement? Yeah, I think that you will find the right person. Yep, maybe sometime between now and maybe mid-September, maybe over the next 2 months. Sarah, I shared all my personal family stuff with a Pisces, conflicts with siblings, violent dad, no support, other stuff. How does he feel about this? Does he see me as weak and gullible, and he can take advantage of it? No, he's not. He's like disconnected from it, so it's not something that he's thinking about. He's not like thinking about it. He's not going to use it against you. I mean, there's nothing that he really could do anyway. I wouldn't worry about it. He's showing he's disconnected, so I don't even think it's anything that he's thinking about. Bright as light. What is the outcome of the end with Alvera and I? Who is going to win the war? Nobody wins a war. So nobody is going to win here. I don't know exactly what you're asking, but if two people are not getting along with one another, they're just never going to get along. There's going to be no end or no final outcome. It's just going to continue. Like for you, what would winning the war look like? You know, it's like that question: is he going to fix this? What would you expect him to do to fix it? You know, it's like, what do you expect winning looks like? There's really no way to answer that. Sylvia, what is M's energy towards our relationship? They look a little distant. There's some distance here. Maybe a little imbalance and a little distance. MR, does Kate think I was being two-faced when he heard from someone that I complained about his concerns about my pay scales? I don't really think he thought that you were being two-faced. No, I don't think so. I think he just thought you were complaining. Bright as light. No, if this woman doesn't like you and she's been bothering you, she's not going to let you be happy with your marriage. That's not just like, this is similar to the guy that's coming and going. He's not going to change. The mother-in-law is not going to change. People don't change. know. I knew that was going to be the answer. For anybody that's in any kind of a situation, it's like thinking the other person is going to change is you're only like fooling yourself. Because if she, for whatever the reason is, has this problem with you and she's causing trouble or she's trying to cause trouble, she's not going to wake up tomorrow and say, no, I'm not going to cause trouble anymore. I'm going to be nice now. It's not who she is. Just like the guy that keeps coming and going, he's not going to change. Like Mel said before, when people show you who they are, you got to believe them. Elizabeth, love for August. Love for August. When it comes to love for August, you may have a Leo coming in, or if you're currently in a relationship, it could be strengthening. A wish comes true around exploring your options. You also could have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A new journey begins that could be pretty well functioning. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love, and life begins to move forward. Sylvia, we're in a long distance. Why does M feel distant? Well, that just may be it. I don't know what the situation is with long distance or how far apart you guys are or how often you see one another, but it's like if this has been a long distance relationship and like you're really far apart, that could be why. It's like there's not all that much going on, and the longer you spend apart, the more distant it shows. Like unsuccessful and a little distant. I don't know how you're feeling about the situation or if you've been picking up on it. But he seems to be feeling like he's just kind of distant or disconnected. Ada, general reading. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan could make you feel relief. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Teamwork is favored. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Hazel, how does G the Leo feel about his ex-F Scorpio? She seemed important to him. I don't know, they dated for years. Yeah, I think he's always going to care about her. It's like maybe totally fine with not being together in a relationship, but may always kind of love this person. Yeah, and then that may be mutual. Raymond, will Fabi contact soon? I don't know why. I don't see communication coming in on the immediate horizon, but you will hear from her at some point. Elizabeth, general read. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news you've been waiting on. Hello, will I go to another water park with my Aunt Y? We went today, but we didn't get on every ride like we wanted. I think you will end up going again, yes. Chan, what do I need to know from Tarot? Life comes into balance, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Disappointments heal and move into the past, a wish comes true. You have choices and options coming in around social activity, listening to your intuition, maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. MR, will Kay trust me again? He's pulled away and I can tell. Yeah, he's going to get over it. He'll get over it. Raymond, love for August. Exploring your options around love could lead you towards success, but I don't know that that's going to happen in August. You've got an Aries, you have a Gemini, you have a Taurus, you have a disappointment that heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you do have commitment coming in before the end of the year if that's something that you're interested in. Gabs, why does George not want me to work for Penny? Does he think the opportunity is too good for me? I don't know that he thinks it's too good for you. Maybe just kind of like an ego thing for him. I don't know. Do you work for him now? It may be kind of like an ego thing. Like he doesn't want... Yeah, I don't think he thinks that it's too good for you. No, he may be surprised by it, or he may feel like it's a good opportunity, but I don't think it's that it's too good for you. I think it could be somewhat of an ego thing. Tanya, general for my son, M. Life could change for him for the better quickly. Life could come into balance and feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever he sets his mind to. Could have some money coming in, finances may be improving, could be spending time in Aquarius. May have choices and options around social activity. He should listen to his intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but finances are improving. Earth Girl, what are the Taurus man's next actions towards me? Okay, I don't know where you guys are in this relationship, but things look a little slow or maybe even a little out of balance. Next thing that could happen would be communication, but it might take some time, so if you want to speak to him, I would reach out to him. He's showing us a little slow and steady right now, but there is communication coming in. If you want it to happen quicker, I would reach out to him. Brenda for tonight and tomorrow. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or a Pisces. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Taurus, planning to start an online clothing business. Will it be successful? You know, it does have potential to be successful, but it might take time. Liz, love for this week. Love for this week. You have choices and options. Could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may also have air around, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life begins to move forward. Sylvia, why does M stay with me if he feels distant? He's just comfortable. It's like things are comfortable. He's content with the way things are, but it doesn't look like there's all that much that happens between the two of you. So I don't know if that's because you're too far away, you don't get a chance to see each other often. I don't know exactly where you guys are in this relationship, but it's like he's just kind of comfortable and going along with things the way that they are. But it doesn't look like he's putting in like a tremendous amount of effort right now. Low S, why is Javon and Mimi talking bad about me, and why? Because people talk bad about each other. You can't stop people from talking. It's the nature of people. They just talk, they just complain about each other. It's just the way humans are. So are they? Yeah. Do they know it's wrong? Probably. Hermit's in reverse. Yeah, so George has a relationship with stakeholders at Woodbine, and I think she's a stakeholder. Every time I am around him, I know that she's going to not be happy when he eventually finds out. I don't think he is going to be happy, but I don't think that there's anything he's going to be able to do about it, and I don't even think that he thinks he's going to do anything about it. It just may be somewhat of an ego thing for him. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? Disconnected, 8 of Cups, yeah. 6 of Swords. Rimmel, what's coming ahead? If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready and listen to your intuition. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. And then you have maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Mel, General. Slow and steady wins the race, but life's moving forward towards greener pastures around work, school, or business. Could have a new journey coming in and bringing in some extra cash. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you've got something happening that's making you happy, and maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. Adonis, have I been on B's mind lately the past 3 days? No signs yet. Yes, you've definitely been on B's mind. I think you always are. Gisela, I was dating a guy named Caesar that got me pregnant and left. Stopped talking to me once I told him about the pregnancy. Will he come back and try to co-parent at least? Doubtful. Let's see what the cards say. It's doubtful that you're going to get substance from him. Could you hear from him again? Yes. Could there be communication again? Yes. But having like a stable co-parenting relationship with him is doubtful. It's doubtful. Brightest light. Will I win money in a lawsuit, and by when? It's possible. You have like a 33% chance, yes, but I can't give you a time frame because it's not coming in strong enough. Like 33% is kind of like a slim chance, which means it may be too far out. I don't know when. Hot Sun, what are Josh's feelings towards me? May find you to be somebody who is creative, down to earth, content, intuitive, smart, intelligent, a reliable friend, somebody who's down to earth. Butterfly, love. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success, and you do have long-term around your next relationship. Could be a well-functioning relationship, possibly with a Libra or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Don't be afraid to explore your options, and don't settle for less than you want or desire when it comes to love. Anthony, who and what good things are coming to me in my sex life? Currently single. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. You have Sagittarius, you have Gemini. You could also have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Exploring your options could lead you to success. You do have commitment coming in too, if that's something that you're looking for. Brightest light, I can't say that you're definitely going to win because I'm only getting 33%, which is it's like less than 50% chance. But sometimes it could be if something gets dragged out for a long time and it takes years, maybe the percentage can go up. I don't know where you are in the case, but it's not coming up strong enough now for me to give you a definite yes. Erica, why is my uncle harvest been spying on me? How do you know he's been spying on you? Because I don't see him spying on you right now. Unless he found out what he needed to find out, and now he doesn't feel like he needs to. But he looks like he's a little stagnant. Although he could be nosy. Maybe that's just it. Maybe he's just a little nosy. Where was he stalking you? Like outside your house? Maybe he's just being nosy. Username, will Jill ever talk to me again? Yes, I do think that she'll talk to you again. Jess, will the graduation ceremony go well tomorrow? I think it's going to go well, yeah. Followed you into a store and parked somewhere outside of the store. And it just happened once? I think he was just being nosy. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? All right, I will wrap it up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time, but at some point, hopefully in the afternoon. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a good night. What's going on here?